Hey everybody, this is Tyler from FIT, here to present you for today's movement break. What I got on the agenda today is 4 different exercises, starting off with plank leg raises, then we're gonna go to the lower body with our bodyweight squat. We're going to switch up to toe touches next, and then we're gonna finish with a 30-second jog in place. We're gonna take a 1-minute rest after this. I'm just gonna do 3 rounds on the camera, on the video, but feel free to bump it up to 4 if you need a little bit more intense workout, okay? Let's go ahead and get the fun stuff started. So we're going to start with our plank leg raises. For this exercise, you're going to be in a plank position, and then from here you're just going to raise your legs on and off the ground, alternating until you get 10 on each side, okay? So we'll start with that, and then we'll go right into our bodyweight squats. So whenever you're ready, 10 plank leg raises on each side. Make sure when you do this, you keep your hips as still as possible. Pretend there's a cup of water on your low back and you don't want that to spill. All right, catch your breath for a second. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna go right into our bodyweight squats. I'll go ahead and face the camera. I want you guys to have your feet just slightly wider than shoulder width apart with your toes facing out. You're gonna have your hands in front of you to counterbalance, and I want you to do 10 reps. I'll go ahead and face the side so you can see my technique from the side. Make sure when you're going down and up, you keep your torso up as high as possible. And then we'll go from the bodyweight squats. We'll go into toe touches. For this exercise, you're gonna have your legs straight up in the air, and then basically you're gonna try and reach and touch your toes, curl your torso off the ground as high as possible. If you can't reach your toes, then try and reach your ankles for this first set, and then we'll try and get the toes in the following sets. Once you get done with the toe touches, we're gonna finish with a jog in place. Let's just keep it nice and easy for this set, and I'll show you some different variations we can do in the other 2 sets. Get ready, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. Just jogging in place, nice and easy. Just a little bit of cardio, keep the heart rate high. All right, we're almost there, you guys. A couple more seconds, then we'll finish up with this jog. Take a minute break. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, let me press my timer for our minute break. We got a minute break here. Catch your breath, get a sip of water like I am. We're gonna do 2 more rounds. I'll show you a couple different variations that we can do to increase or decrease the intensity of our exercises. And then we'll get our 2 rounds in. Remember, we're starting with our plank leg raises, then we're gonna go onto the lower body for our squats, go back to the core with the toe touches, and then finish with our jog in place, okay? We got about 25 seconds left. Let's get your last sip of water, and then go ahead and get over to your mat, your carpet, wherever you're doing your plank leg raises. All right, 10 seconds, and then we'll get our leg raises going. Remember, with our leg raises, we want to keep our hips as still as possible. Only let our legs are raising it on and off the ground in the air. 10 on each side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Once you get done with your leg raises, we'll go right into our bodyweight squats. We're doing 10 reps total. Remember, the feet are a little bit outside of the shoulders with your toes pointing out. Our chest is staying nice and tall the entire time. 10 reps. And then we'll go on to our toe touches. And for this, I already shared a little variation that we could do, but just as a reminder, our legs are gonna be straight up in the air. The goal is to get all the way up and touch our toes. If that's a little bit too high, then either aim for your ankle or maybe just the middle of the shin, whatever's comfortable for you. Go ahead and pick that spot, and now let's get our 10 reps in. And then we'll go our last exercise. I'll share 2 different variations that you can do. If jogging in place is a little too easy, then go ahead and do some high knees for 30 seconds. And if jogging in place is still a little bit too tough, then just go ahead and do a walking high knee. So basically, you're just gonna take your knee, bring it up to belly button level, put it back on the ground and switch. Okay, so you can either do walking high knees, the jog in place, or high knees for these 30 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, don't be afraid to switch it up. Let's say jogging in place is too easy. Maybe go 15 seconds, jog in place, and then 15 seconds high knees, okay? Have fun with it. Give yourself a little bit of variation. All right, just about halfway there. After this, we'll take our minute break, and then we'll do one more round. 3, 2, 1, and relax. We got a minute break. Definitely take your time, get a sip of water. Towel off if you need to, if you're getting a little bit sweaty, like your boy. All right. Like I said before in the intro, we're just doing 3 rounds here. If this is a little bit too easy, feel free to tack on 4, 5, 6 rounds, whatever it takes for you to get that heart rate up, get a good sweat going. But since this is our last round, possibly last round, go ahead and try the more intense version of the variation of the exercises. Go ahead and really try and reach up, grab your toes, really squeeze that core as hard as you can, see if you can get those toes, and then try the high knees on the jog in place. All right, we have 10 seconds, and then we'll do our last set here. All right, go ahead and get set up in your plank. 10 plank leg raises each side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Once you get done with the plank leg raises, right into the bodyweight squat. 10 reps. Nice. Once we get done with the squats, let's go finish out our toe touches. 10 reps, reach up as high as you can, see if you can grab those toes. And then we'll do our last 30-second jog. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Jogging in place, jogging in place. Remember, we have our 2 variations, our high knee walk, or the actual high knees. Really challenge yourself on this last set. That's all we got for today. Finish it out with a bang. Almost there, keep it up, you guys. And relax. All right, you guys, this is Tyler from FIT. Thank you for joining me for another movement break. See ya.